Hey everyone, excited to be back for this week's edition of Frequently Asked Questions for Commercial Real Estate. In today's video, what I want to do is do something a little bit different. So I'm going to be talking about ways to decompress and ways to be able to recharge so that when you do go back to work, you hit it stronger than ever. And this is extremely important for those in the commercial real estate industry because it is a very high performing industry overall. And it can be very easy for us to get caught up in working absurd hours and really doing the best we can in order to help our clients, whether that's on the investment side or brokerage or lending, etc. So it is important for us to sit back and recharge a bit. So in today's video, I'm going to share a few things that I do to be able to recharge on a regular basis. But before we dive in this video, I would really appreciate if you can like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, ensures more and more people can hear this message and then learn about the many facets of commercial real estate. So now that you've done that, go ahead and like and subscribe below. Let's go ahead and dive right into this video. All right, so as I mentioned, I'm actually visiting my family in southern Arizona. It's a town called Sierra Vista, about 5,000 feet above sea level. It's about 65 degrees right now, so it's much better than Louisville, Kentucky. And today I wanted to share a few things that I do in order to recharge so that I'm at peak performance throughout my time when I do get back into the office. And so to start off, probably the most important thing for me as it pertains to recharging is to reconnect with my family. I'm very close with my family. I speak to my parents pretty much every day, if not every other day, and then really engage with my family. And so one of the things that I do to recharge is I try to at least get out to visit my family at least once a year. It's been a few years since I've been back to Arizona just because of COVID, unfortunately, but I want to make it really a regular occurrence to be able to come back at least once a year. And then also I have family in Puerto Rico and Italy, and so getting out there at least every other year is something that I do and I really enjoy doing. Number two is also related to travel, but it's really going to other countries and exploring them and really engaging with the local populace. Back in 2018 was the last time I did a really big trip. My fiance and I took about a month and we went to Asia. So we were there for about a month in total, visited almost 8 countries, and it was just a really unique experience. We got to learn about the history of the different places that we visited. We met with people from all over the world, and it was just a really unique experience so that when I came back from that trip, I was able to hit the ground running in my profession. And not only that, but I had a different perspective with which to view the world, which impacted my decision-making process. And if you have your framework changes and it's a positive change within your framework, then all the decisions you make from that point forward become more positive than they were in the previous time. So that's the second thing that I do and it's also related to travel. And then finally, number 3 thing that I do that I really enjoy doing is in the mornings, I try to just sit with my thoughts and remain silent. Some people call it meditation. Some people just call it sitting in silence. But in reality, what it is just clearing your mind of all the stressors that we're used to throughout the day, because it's inevitable. You're going to face stresses throughout the day, whether you're dealing with clients or, there's personal things happening in your life. That early morning ritual where you sit down and sit with your thoughts for a bit and just try to clear your mind so that you remove some of the stress that you're going to be facing on a regular basis, and removing yourself from technology as well, because that's very easy to get into, always being on your phone, always being on your computer, and just getting away and sitting down for 5 to 10 minutes to clear your thoughts and disconnect from the stressors of life has been extremely important to me, and it's helped me manage my stress over the last decade or so that I've been in a professional setting. So hopefully you gain some value from this video. Hopefully you gain some insights onto how to better decompress and recharge when it comes to being in the commercial real estate business, because again, it is a very stressful business, in particular if you're a high performer. And so what you got to do is just make sure that you set aside time to be able to connect with family, to travel, to meditate, or whatever really you like to do as far as decompression is concerned. So hope you get some value from this video. Again, like and subscribe to this channel. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. It ensures more and more people can hear this message. If you're in the Louisville metro area or surrounding areas and you want to purchase, lease, or sell commercial property, again, I'm a commercial real estate agent in town. I'd love to help you out. Feel free to reach out to me. My number is 502-536-7315, or you can reach me via email at raphael@crescentigroup.com. All right, guys, thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time.